Hey everybody, this is SPC Plainfield, and it is just about 11 o'clock on a very unusually warm Christmas night. So I hope all of you had a wonderful Christmas, as much as I've had. We're going to open up the Christmas gifts that I got this year. Let me turn the light on so you can see, and yes, I've had this Raz and Porch Christmas TV. You may have seen a video about it last year when we were in Virginia Beach. I did a little demo on it. I got it that Christmas. But anyway, these are the gifts that I got this year, and we'll start by going from smallest to biggest. So we're gonna start with this. So, this here is a 400 disc binder. It's essentially a binder. I can put up to 400 CDs in this thing because I have made DVDs myself in the past. So what I could do is I could move a lot of this stuff over to this binder. But in addition, I could also move a lot of my software discs to these 10-pack of 6 DVD cases. Let's see, these are supposed to be 12. Yeah, these are 12 disc cases, and there are 10 of them in all. Let's pull out the wrapping and set that aside. So yeah, these are 12 disc cases. You can see there's the flippers. So what I could actually do is I could store, what I may actually do with these is I'll store copies of Windows software, maybe I might store individual editions of Windows 7 and Vista. In these, like, I could just show you, like, I could have this be I could have, like, one be Home Basic, one be Home Premium, and Professional, Enterprise, Ultimate, and maybe an update CD, and so on and so forth. So, I'm looking to get my DVD cases reorganized, and boy, my shelf will be happy. In fact, I'm even happy myself because as part of the desktop computer upgrade, which I did earlier this month, in fact, just a few weeks ago, I wanted to do this whole upgrade thing at once. However, I was actually forced to wait, just do the computer by itself first, and then do the rest of them around Christmas. So, one of the upgrades was to upgrade the storage of my external hard drive that I've had here for a while. This is a 2 terabyte, and yeah, I don't know if you can tell, it is rattling. So yeah, I think this drive itself might be on its way out. So I thought this would be the perfect time to upgrade this drive as well. So we'll go ahead and we'll open this up. There was no orange variant. I wanted but yeah, it had come time to double the storage, considering that 2 terabytes was eventually not going to be enough for me. Well, essentially, 2 terabytes exceeded my expectations. It was good when I got it back in, when was it, 2018 or was it 2016? I can't remember the year exactly, but whatever year it was, that was when I got it. So we'll go ahead and we'll open this up, and inside we see the drive itself. Looks like it's in a solid state design. I can tell it looks like this is a much newer design. And then these are so then we have the connector cable, and then these are the This is the manual, and these are the directions. All right, so then we plug this end into the drive. So this is the connector and the drive itself. We are not going to set up that new external hard drive just yet because this is the big one right here. It's my new monitor. Now, this was the monitor that I've had for a while now. In fact, I've had this monitor since Christmas Day of 2017, actually. And it has served me well since. In fact, this was... so I actually bought this monitor to convert my old Dell Inspiron 5700 laptop into a desktop computer, which is also why I bought a wireless mouse and a wireless keyboard to go along with it. Well, these two eventually carried over to my old desktop computer, which is actually waiting for a good use. In fact, I already have several ideas of new uses for it now that I have a new monitor. And I already have plans of what I'm going to do with the old one. But what we're going to do now is we're going to open that new monitor up. So I've actually noticed recently that Dell really did a good job updating their packaging style. All right, there we go. I believe we've cut the seal. Yep, we have cut the seal. All right, so let's take a look at what's inside. So this has the, what's this? This is the, I believe that's the instructions, and then explains where you can get the drivers for it and everything and stuff like that. So first, this is the actual stand, which the monitor is going to be placed on. This then is the base. So then we have the base. This is the power cable. I have never seen a Dell power cable with an extra tag on it. I don't know if this is supposed to be removable or not. I'm gonna leave it because I don't know if I'm supposed to remove that or not. So just for good measure, I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna move the instruction booklet over here. And then this would be the HDMI cable, as this is really the only real way to hook up a computer now, because I mean we moved on from VGA technology. So all new monitors nowadays just come with HDMI cables. I think it's HDMI only, if I'm not mistaken. And then we have the, I believe this is also part of that back plate. What's this? Yeah, it looks like this is part of the back plate. All right, and then I believe this is the safety and warranty information, which I'll keep with the instruction booklet. And then after removing that is the display. So let's go back to the instructions so I can put this together. So let's see. So step one says to put this in. And I'll show you as we go. So it says insert this with the holes and then twist the screw. I can just use my hands and I didn't even need a screwdriver. And look at that, it's already secure. Wonderful. And then secondly, it says, there's that back plate, so that's what we need. So then, here is the actual monitor itself. Let me move the box over. Oh my gosh. This is the Dell S2421NX. And the model of my old monitor is the SE2416H. Now, the new monitor, I think, should work out of the box because, I mean, the desktop computer I have already is a Dell, and the old monitor worked out of the box when I took the new, when I opened up the new desktop computer and set that up. So we install the faceplate here in the back. Might be doing that the wrong way. Oh, this is the way it's supposed to go in. There we go. And then it said, so then it says to hook up this to the back of the monitor. And look at that, it clicks right into place. That is so easy. In fact, that is such an easy process. All right, and now we're gonna go ahead and we'll turn it over here to the desktop. So, first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna unplug it from the computer. Okay, and there goes the old one. Now I need to see which one goes to the desktop and which one goes to the monitor. This one goes to, I gotta feel the power cord and see which one goes to which one goes to the monitor and which one goes to the desktop. This goes to, so this goes to the monitor then. And there we go, it is off. All right, I had a webcam on top of this monitor, so I'm gonna need to take that webcam out of the computer so we don't damage it. This should be the webcam, I'm guessing. Yep, that is the webcam. I'll pull it out so we don't damage it. All right, and then I'll go to the back of this and remove power and HDMI. And this Do Not Art figure that I made a while back. Back when I was in middle school, actually. All right. So away goes the old monitor. Oh my goodness, that is so dusty. That is such a dusty old thing. I'm gonna need to do some cleaning on this thing. My gosh. The old monitor is gone. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. Wow. This is crazy. Okay, so then I can go ahead and reinstall the webcam. Hopefully this should do fine. I don't know where the bezels are on this monitor. Well, I hope this doesn't damage it. Oh. Oh, frick. Oh, frick. The webcam won't work on my new monitor. That's alright. That's alright. I'll probably use it with the old one. In fact, I probably don't even use the webcam anymore at all, period, I think. But anyway. So, here we go. We got the HDMI cable. So, I'm going to plug it into the bottom of the monitor. Should be a port somewhere. There we go, it's in. Alright, got the HDMI in. Now to plug in the power. So we're going to first plug the power cable into the back of the monitor. So now we'll plug the power cable into the outlet to turn it on for the first time. And well, now I got to hit the button to turn it on. And there's the Dell logo. And of course our language is English. And that's it already. That's it, just need to tell it the language and that's it. Alright, so now I need to see how I can readjust the monitor. Ooh, I can slant it up or down in any order I like. That's neat. So I can do it in any way I prefer. So that is lovely. Alright, now to plug the other end of the HDMI cable into the back of the computer. Where did it go? Alright, here it is. Let's plug it in. And let's see what kind of output we get. Okay, see the computer has automatically readjusted for the new monitor, and right away, I believe it sets the brightness at like 100 by default. Okay, looks like the default value is 75. I usually like to have it at low resolution, like low brightness, to not only save and conserve power, but all that other stuff too. So as I expected, the thing works right out of the box, although the next part of the instruction says to visit Dell's website for the support for this monitor to obtain drivers and such. However, that's not necessary in our case because the monitor already works right out of the box, which is very nice. And I'll show you that we are still maintaining resolution. So we are at 1920 by 1080, which is the maximum level that this monitor can go. However, I have to reconfigure OBS so that way it works with the new monitor. So the display capture should work, and yep, it still fits everything in the box. Okay, so the monitor upgrade was a success. So now that we have the new monitor set up, now it's time we set up the new external hard drive. So I'm gonna plug it in. And because it is a mass storage device, it's going to take a little while to recognize, and I can see it has already found it. And so, of course, just like the old one here, there's a executable for software program where I can configure the drive and such. Look at that, 3.63 terabytes and stuff. However, I'm not going to be using it to install the software. I'm just going to create a folder where I'm going to keep the backups. However, I'm only going to keep the Windows version of this, and I will not use the Mac. Now to plug in the old drive and take all the data off of it. So now it's a few hours later, and we're ready to finish the upgrade. So once again, here is my old monitor, and this here is my Dell Vostro 1540 laptop computer from 2011. It came with Windows 7 Professional Service Pack 1. See right there, there it is, Windows 7 Pro, and then I had to put my finger over the product key. So, and actually recently I discovered that I can actually reuse product keys from these older systems and use them to activate other computers. So like when I install that Dell copy of 7 Home Premium on this, I could use the Dell product key of Windows 7 Pro from the Vostro and activate it. Well, activate this computer. However, it'll have to upgrade to Professional in order for that to work. But that's Windows 7. This is a completely different thing now. It's Windows 10. So now we're going to begin the maneuvers. Now, I already know what I'm going to do. So, we're going to need to clear the space. So that means my eraser, my markers, my USB micro SD card adapter that I use. This railroad crossing thing I made, and this soldier figure that I accidentally brought home that one time. So to make room, I need to remove one of these souvenirs, because I usually like to keep souvenirs on my wall. Things like retail bags and stuff like that. So I usually like to keep them on my wall just for memory and such. Alright, so we're going to need to remove this to make room. And then I need to move my what I call my weekly test board. Yeah, I call it a weekly test board because this is usually where I write down all these tests and stuff. Write down tests and stuff. All right, and now that board has been moved. Now I need to relocate the lights. I don't know where I'm going to relocate them now. I'll probably just leave them here for the time being. So now that the move is complete, let's move all of these back. And right here is where my old desktop is going to go. Now what I'll do is I'll reconnect the monitor to the old computer. So essentially these two will be together again. So, oh, this thing had VGA too? Wow. I'm surprised for a computer in 2019 it still had VGA connectivity. Now, I'm gonna reconnect the power. Okay. Upgrade to the latest version of Windows 11. You know what, sure, I'm gonna end up resetting this computer again anyway, so go, oh, we can schedule it too. Sure, you can install it the next time my PC checks for updates within the next 24 hours. Sure, why not? We're getting Windows 11 for you. Because every time I get that screen, I'd always decline that screen when it came up. But yes, this is what's left of the old machine. Until there's Google Earth, Audacity, Goat Simulator, and all that stuff. And see, there's stuff like that. Yeah, essentially, I'm just gonna stop here for the night. Let's just tell it to stay on Windows 10 for right now. Let's see what happens, because now it's checking for updates. And let's see if it starts installing Windows 11 now that it's checking for updates. Because I told it to install Windows 11. Databases are extremely out of date. Yeah, that's because this computer's not been used in a while. In fact, I've been, yeah, just like that, as I expected. As soon as I told it to check updates within the next 24 hours, it automatically begins the install, even though I told it to stay on Windows 10. Well, I am going to end up putting Windows 11 back onto this thing when I restore the system again with the factory recovery. However, before I do any of that, I'm going to need to do final checks and make sure everything is completely off of this computer before I take it any further from there. So that is what I'm going to do. But if it's not a feasible option, but if this setup does not appear to be a feasible option, then I will make further adjustments to it as necessary. So with that, I'm gonna tuck it in for the night, and then we will come back in the morning and complete this. So it is now the next morning, and a lot of progress has been made so far. So I've already started moving some of the CDs, mainly the software disks. I've already moved those over. These are the cases that they originally came in, including a restore disk for my old computers, and then some random CDs I have that I made of Windows XP and Windows Vista and Windows 7, all of which I no longer need. But what else I no longer need are these speakers that I've had for a while. So I decided to get some new ones as well with this upgrade, considering the other ones are on their way out. So these speakers have been left sealed for 2 weeks now, and we have just broken the seal. So now there's no going back. And some more CDs that I have. You can tell I have a huge collection of them. Alright, so there we go. Let's take a look. This is the warranty information. And then we have, I believe it's one of these aux cables. Nice. We have another one of those. Not sure if they're going to be important for this or not, but let's see. And then we have the speakers themselves. So let's take a look at what we have. How's this thing open? Oh, It's like a door. Yeah, this whole thing's like a little door. I see. So, that's an interesting packaging style for these. Alright. So here is speaker number 1. That is the secondary, or that's the primary. And then this is the second speaker. Yeah, then we have 2 left speaker, aux in from computer. So there's a special from computer port. And then this box here contains the power cord, I'm guessing. Yep, here's the power cord for the computer, or for the speaker. And I believe these are a little smaller compared to my other ones. Let's see. Yeah, it looks like they're a bit smaller than my others. Alright, so now I'm removing the old speakers. So let's see. I don't know if this has directions or anything. Before I hook it up, I'm gonna move some more stuff around. There's a Huda display I don't ever use anymore. So then this audio cable here is what's going to go into the back of the computer. If you could tell by what's on screen, I had the copy process continue through the night, and boy, it took a while. And it's taken quite a while to complete, actually. Now we'll plug the new speakers into the computer. Now we'll turn them on. So right away, I don't see any LED indicator lights, but let's verify that we do have sound. Yep, we do have sound coming through the speakers. Lovely. Now let's go back to the old system, and I'm gonna reconnect the speakers. This is I believe that's the speaker port. But that is it for now. I mean, the setup is already fully complete, and I am proud of what we've accomplished. So, thank you for watching, and I hope you all had a wonderful Christmas, and I'll see you in the next video.